like anything in life, when you're standing on the edge of that precipice and you have to make that choice, it defines who you are. And certainly for all of these characters, they all get faced with that choice.
What I love about the show is I open up every script and at least once I say to myself, I've never seen that before in my life.
I think one of the main themes that I get out of season 3 is be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. He put some stuff in that script and he's written this character in a way that I had to call him and be like, what do you want me to do? How does this play in the, I can't do that, man.
When you have Jensen on board and you push him to a zone where he is so uncomfortable that he's making phone calls, that you're in the right space.
I did it anyway, but you know, that's what being on The Boys is for. I knew it was going to be exciting. I knew that this was going to be something that this was going to be. He was kind of uncaged me as well, and he stretched it pretty. I mean, we broke some barriers. I think on Supernatural early on, certainly with some of the gore that we had, some of the horror aspects that television hadn't necessarily seen before. So I think he's always looking to push the envelope. That's definitely his MO. And now we get actual proof of that.
There's something that happens in the first episode that I can't say, but I think like sets the once you see it, you'll know this kind of sets the stage for what's to come.
We find Butcher in a very frustrated place. You know, he's really trying to juggle his responsibility to the promise that he made with Becca to look after Ryan. Yet he has a pretty clear objective to get Homelander. So there's kind of a bit of an internal war going on there and to which way he's going to go.
You know, every time we get a script, I'm like, I have no idea what's coming. And every time I think they've gone too far, hashtag spearing a whale with a speedboat, it becomes, you know, something of like an iconic scene for the show or something incredibly memorable, and they pull it off. So what do I, you know, I'm just an actor, what do we know? I mean, the big difference between Soulja Boy and some of these other soups on the show is this guy is he's not a polished performer in the sense that I think a lot of the soups are nowadays. He's old school. He's the original superhero. You know, he's from an era that is being close to forgotten. A time past. You know, he was World War II. He you know, partied with Hefner in the Playboy Mansion. Like this is just a different type of character, and he certainly represents, I think, a lot of that toxic masculinity that is so deeply rooted in a lot of what our society feels. And so Eric's had a lot of fun with that.
You hope it doesn't really involve you, and you kind of do hope it involves you. But you open up the script and you're like, what up does Eric Kripke have for me today? This is going to be so exciting. I don't even know if I can swear, but you can bleep it. Okay.
The ethical and moral debate that is prompted for all of the characters this season is, how far are you willing to go? Where is the line? At what point do you become the thing that you are trying to destroy? And of course, you know, in making that choice, you're either on this side or you're that side.
It's impossible to wrap your head around the current social and political situation in America. It's just bananas. So it's not, you know, we cherry pick the elements that we want to involve the character in, and the show, really. I mean, you simply can't cover everything. One character can't represent everything. So
as I say that, I'm thinking about things that are in season 3 and I can't wait for you to see.
But the fun thing about this season is that it really pushes all the characters to the limit. Like, you have to make a choice. Which side are you on? You know? And as far as Butcher is concerned this season, everybody else thinks they're in a knife fight, and he knows they're in a gunfight. He's like, come on, wake up.
So there's certainly a lot to pull from. And it was interesting kind of mingling that history with this new idea of what a superhero is. You know, I was saying to somebody, it was interesting being the new kid on the block, but playing the guy who's been there the longest.
You know, having Emmy nominations and that sort of acclaim, it's crazy. The thing that I liked about it the most was that the clip they showed for the Emmy nomination was literally us driving a speedboat into a whale. I loved that.
He's like, now the final nominations for Best Drama Series, The Boys. And it immediately cuts to me screaming, going into a whale. And then after that, he goes, The Crown. And I died. I was like, this is the most appropriate clip to show for our show getting nominated for Best Drama.
There's all these serious categories going up, and then it's like,
Our show's a bit of an outsider, so it was nice to be included in such a prestigious event.
We're doing something really messed up and something that makes us very, very happy in how delightfully up it is. But to be recognized in that way was so cool.
My relationship to the show doesn't change because of what Emmy voters might think. I think the material is the material, and it has been since day one. And you know, it's one of the things that I'm proud of about the show is that it doesn't pull punches, and it's not shy about what the subject matter that it wants to tackle.
to a certain extent is really kind of beyond our immediate area of concern. We're just focused on making the best show we can and push the limits and continuing to deliver something to the audience that they haven't seen before.
But that's the exciting thing about working with Kripke is he pushes your comfort levels. And I enjoy that as a performer, and I also enjoy that as an audience member. He takes risks, and he expects his characters and his actors to go along with him.
Somehow that man's mind manages to create new levels of homicidal maniac.
The Boys Season 3 is the most insane season of TV I think ever filmed. I'm trying not to be hyperbolic, but it is really, really, truly insane.
If you'd like to play it safe, then he's definitely not a showrunner you want to be in business with. It's like if Captain America became Hancock. That's what this is. Did I audition for Captain America? No, I did not. I never got the opportunity to even talk to anybody about it because I was busy. I was not available anyway. So, and I don't think they were going to work around my schedule. Doesn't seem like the kind of property that would do that. Yeah. So no, I unfortunately would have loved to have been in the mix on that. Yeah, because Chris and I used to go against each other for quite a bit on a lot of different things back in the day, but unfortunately I didn't get to fight him on that one.
I think I have something. Maybe we can use it to blow Homelander's brains out.
This was a bit of one of those, I don't want to say pot at the end of the rainbow thing, but it certainly feels like, okay, well, you were working your butt off and you were doing this thing and you weren't available for this thing. But guess what? There is this fantastic opportunity. So I had to, I called Eric Kripke and I begged, hands and knees. No, it really did boil back down to me and my relationship with Kripke. And I was a big fan of season 1, told him my thoughts, which I'm sure he didn't need to hear. And then when Supernatural was coming to an end, I called him up about something completely unrelated. And at the end I said, I'm free pretty soon. When are you gonna have me over there on The Boys? Just literally joking and not not even being overly serious. And he said, you know what? Let me think about that. I might have something for you. But I had to fight for it. He didn't, it wasn't just a, here you go, pal. Welcome back to reality. It was certainly something that I had to go to bat. It's Captain America on his ass. Like it's if Captain America gave up superheroism and was just your drunk, inappropriate uncle.